Hey everyone, it's OJ here coming to you with another great episode of Crypto Corner. Today I'm going to show you how I turned more than 400% profit with copy trading, one of these really passive, easy features of very few exchanges actually that are offering this. In this case, I used Bityard, and I talked about it a couple of months ago, and then many people started asking me about it, so I had to try it myself. And I'm going to show you today some of my personal results, and I'm going to explain how it works. So let's get started. Okay, so welcome to today's episode, everyone. This is your crypto radar for all of the latest news, reviews, tutorials, and market analysis that help you master the cryptocurrency markets. Now, today I'm going to actually talk about Bityard exchange, and not so much about the exchange, but the copy trading feature. There's only a few exchanges actually that are offering copy trading, and as you know, as I already talked in previous episodes, copy trading is actually very helpful for people who are not too familiar with doing their own technical analysis and reading charts and seeing the patterns and stuff like that. So while you are still learning about these things, it's good to have something that is already working and is bringing you some profits, so that you can use these profits with your own personal trades, and you can make mistakes and all of that stuff, but at least you have something on the side that is working. And I have a few of these different services. As you know, in my previous videos, I was talking about passive income from crypto and all of the different services. If you missed that episode, it is a important one, so make sure that you check out the description below, or also if you're watching this on YouTube, it will pop up right now here in this corner a link to that video, so you can see the different services that I'm using to create passive income. One of them is copy trading, and I wasn't using it when I first discovered this. I featured Bityard exchange in a previous episode, and then after that they reached out to me and they became a sponsor of some of my episodes, which is great because I'm very happy to have them as a sponsor of this channel. They're a big exchange already. They're growing a lot, but it's already quite a popular exchange, and they're also in a great company. As you can see on the screen, I have some really good sponsors here on Crypto Corner because I have been doing these videos for quite a few years now. It's been since 2016, so I have been around for a while. I've seen bull markets and bear markets, and we are currently in a bull market, which is great. So it is easy to make profits, but there comes a time when the market is turning and you're not very well equipped, and maybe you're not even expecting it or something like that, so you can see some losses as well. And this is when it's good to have some of these services like the copy trading of Bityard that can actually still bring you some profits, because you will be following someone with a good experience. Hopefully, this is up to you. By the way, I'm going to show you how. Bityard exchange is not only doing the copy trading, of course, they have other features. They're actually in 150 countries already, and they're one of the few exchanges that is offering, one of the very few that is offering spot and leverage trading on many assets, not only cryptocurrencies. They also have derivatives such as crude oil, precious metals, gold, silver, and more. Also stocks such as Nasdaq or mini Dow and other ones as well. And they offer up to 100x leverage on many of these investment instruments. They also have forex trading pairs. So it's not only about cryptocurrencies, but with cryptocurrencies, of course, for now at least, the gains are the biggest, and this is why my focus is on cryptocurrencies, as you know. Also, Bityard is one of the very few exchanges that have licenses in a few different jurisdictions, including USA, including Singapore, Estonia, and I believe they also have Australia as well licenses. So what you can do here is, of course, you can do spot trading, meaning directly buying and selling different cryptocurrencies or different assets. You can do also leverage trading, which is for the more experienced ones. This is with leverage of 10, 20, 50x. On some assets you have up to 100x, and this could be very risky, so it's not really for everyone. You have to be a bit more experienced, but mainly for those who are not very experienced, the best feature definitely is the copy trading, and I'm going to show you how to do this copy trading. It's actually very simple. What you're doing is you are following a trader that has experience, that has some track record, and you can see details about the traders that are here. You know, these are other members of the platform. These are not traders who are working for the exchange or anything like that. These are other members on the platform that are having some good track record, and they have signed up here to be copied. And if, you know, when they get copied, they also get paid, because there is a fee that you are paying, you know, from your profit, of course, and they get this fee. So this is how they get paid. They get incentivized to actually produce good results. So it really works both ways. It works for the people who are copying this trader because they get good results as well, and it works for that trader because they get paid. And if you are experienced, then you can go and be one of these traders and make some money from, you know, people copying your trades. If you are not experienced, then you can just follow some of these traders. As you can see, some of them are already full because they can also set a limit to how many people are allowed to follow them, and others are still available. So you will be choosing from the ones that have the blue follow button, and unfortunately the trader that I am using is not available, so you will not be able to follow this trader, but I will be sharing with you my results. Of course, a disclaimer here, my results are not typical. I cannot guarantee that you will be getting similar or even close to my results. It will vary from person to person. Also, it varies on when you are starting to follow some trader, because, you know, traders have losses and wins. So it could be that in the first few days you might follow someone who is making a few wins, and then, you know, it's all looking great, but then after a while it might be not that great. So you have to give it a bit of a testing period. That's what I did. And also you might actually start following someone who in the next few days makes a few losses, and you think, oh, this person is making me losses, and you unfollow them quickly, but overall they might actually be in a very good profit ratio. So as you can see here, if we look at any of these traders, we will see here a profit rate, we see a win rate over the last 30 days, profit loss ratio over the last 30 days, and then how many trading days, also how many followers they have, and how many trades they have placed over the last 30 days, so over the last month basically. And what we are looking for is someone who's got a good profit rate. Also, in the last 30 days, we don't want them to be having 65% losses. You know, this is not a very good rating here. We don't really care how many trades they place per month, because what matters is what is their profit ratio. You know, they can make a few trades and very good profit, or they can make many trades and not such a good profit. This guy has placed 96 trades in the last 30 days. He's in profit 7% over the last 30 days. His overall win rate is 43%. In the last 30 days, his win rate is 58%. Win rate, though, means that out of his 96 trades, he's won more than half of them. Okay? Also, here we see 179 trades, win rate over the last 30 days 58%. Again, more than half of them are winning. 7.66% is his win over the last 30 days, and the profit rate overall 40%. He's only been around for 45 days. And here, if we scroll down, for instance, if we go on a different page, here we have a person who's been around for 354 days, so this is already a year, and in the last 30 days a minor negative balance, overall 21% profit rate, 63% win ratio, 193 different trades over the last 30 days. So these are statistics that you can go through, and this is how you will pick someone that you actually like and you want to follow. In my case, what I did is I started, so let's have a look at my personal performance. So I started a couple of months ago. I deposited 584 USD tether. This is everything that I had, that I started with. And in fact, I didn't start with all of that amount, because as you go to follow a trader, you can choose what amount from your balance you want to allocate to that trader. It happens automatically from that point on. You don't actually have to go and do anything manually. You simply click that follow button, and from that point on, whatever trades this person is doing, you are doing the same. in your account. And what you can do is you can go in your dashboard. Here in contract orders is where you will find details of the different trades that are being placed. So right now I can see the trades that are being placed on my account, and also, so you have contract order. This is where you actually monitor the different trades. And I can see right now that I'm having a couple of trades with XRP that are giving me a minor loss. However, before that, I had a couple of trades on XRP that gave me a very decent profit. 300 here and 300 here. Right now, loss of 31 and another one of 31. As you can see, I'm actually trading with $100 from my account. This is what I have allocated to this trader, and the return is mind-blowing. And it is mind-blowing because of the fact that he is doing leveraged trading. So even though it's $100 and maybe we're placing an order for $30, he is bumping it up by 10x or 50x, and we sometimes, as you see, we're making 300 in a single trade profit. Right, so here I can see also contract flow. I can see that I'm paying some fees, and in this case XRP USD Tether, this trade I've paid a fee of 3.5. Here I've paid a fee of 4. So, and this is in USD Tether because this is what I'm trading. But even though I'm paying this type of fees, I'm still making a huge profit. So it doesn't really matter that I'm making this kind of payments. Here I've even paid $10 on the 4th. So just a couple of days ago. I can probably go and find it. It's Ethereum USD Tether. Basically it is I made a huge buy here for 2000 because of the leverage trading. It was at 2000 and I've paid a high fee, $10, but nevertheless, and this was a losing trade, but I only lost $31 in that trade. Obviously it was closed quite on time so that I don't make a huge loss on it. Anyways, so this is how it goes. You can see the different trades that you have placed from the whole period since you started. And if I go here day after day, you see more and more trades. In fact, what I just saw here is a big win here of 500 on Filecoin with $100 trade, 40 times leverage, and I've made $500 profit. So these are the kind of amounts that are actually making my performance really impressive. And again, I want to stress on the fact that my performance is not going to be your performance. It's not going to be exactly the same, but the potential is there, and this is what I want to show you. So basically, let's go back to my screenshots. What I did, unfortunately, I can't find some of my screenshots. I have a feeling I've saved them in a different folder, and as I was going to see all of the screenshots, I'm only finding, so this is my first screenshot when I deposited my money, and then I don't have screenshots of the person that I started following. I changed that person, and I have this is my next screenshot, which is the current trader that I'm following, and as you can see, I'm following them with just $100. This is the one that is clicked. So I took that screenshot as I started following that person. So first I was following a different trader. Unfortunately, after a month, that trader managed to lose all of the money that I was following them with, and out of this 500 and whatever I deposited, 584, I had lost 400 because I was following that trader with $400. As you can see here, the maximum that you can put into following a single trader is 400 USD Tether. And that's what I did. I didn't put 560, I didn't put the whole amount because I couldn't. So I was following with 400. And in the first few days, it managed to go up to 700 and something. So I was in profit, very good or great. But then after that, there were quite a few losses, unfortunately. And I think I found, so I found this screenshot that I have taken from all of these losses here. And this was throughout the month of March, and I started following that person in the early February. So at some point I just stopped following that trader, and I decided to find a different one. And this is when I put $100. I had left maybe just over $100 in my account at this point. So I was like, okay, let's try and save this. And this is when I started following this person. And I put $100 into following Bolot trader. And also, if you want to see details about the trader that you're currently following, you will go here at the bottom of the menu and you will click manage copy trades. And then you can actually see the person that you're following. You can go to edit. And what I will do right now is I'm going to increase, for instance, this to 200 rather than 100. So these are the details that I have. It was at 100. Now I'm putting it at 200. My daily copy margin is 8,000. It means that after the day's total copy trading amount reaches $8,000, trades will no longer be copied. I can raise that to 12,000 maybe. Okay, and I can also drop down the advanced settings. We can see that maximum position amount that I have allowed is 900 USD Tether. I can change that as well. I can go and make it 1000, or I can make it even higher. Let's say that 1000 is my maximum position. And I have set up a stop loss ratio of 31%, meaning if the prices start dropping more than 30% from the price that we bought, I will exit that trade. Even if the trader himself is not yet exiting that trade, I will actually exit it because I fear that a 31% might be more than just a correction, especially if it happens really suddenly. So that's why, for me, I'm happy with that. You can leave it at 0. I mean, you don't have to change this if you are not sure about it. You know, if you don't know whether, you know, it's better for you or not, then just leave it. But also, in your testing period, this is the time to actually play with these things and see how they affect your account and your profits and everything. So I would say, even though this is going to be a passive income for you, it's going to be profits that are coming passively. You don't have to go and every day monitor it. When you're testing things, you have to actually monitor. So I would suggest that in the first few weeks, maybe in your first month or something, you will be going and checking these things more often, more regularly. Let's just save this. And if I want to unfollow, basically, this is the button up here. So you will go and you will be checking your contract orders. So these are the two things that you need to operate with. Manage copy trades, it's the last one here on the bottom. And in the middle here, contract orders is where you actually go and monitor your current trades and also the fees that you are paying. So contract order, these are the trades that are being placed. Contract flow is where you can see what kind of fees you are paying and some other details as well of the orders and stuff like that. Okay, so going to my assets right now, with that $100 that I started, that I placed in that copy trader, 2,829 is my current balance. And you can see in this account I don't have anything else. I don't do any of my manual trades with this account because I wanted to keep it purely for the copy trading. The good part is that with Bityard you don't have to go through KYC or any of these things in order to be operating with the exchange and the different features. There are certain limits, of course. If you want to be withdrawing really high amounts of money on a daily basis and stuff like that, then you will have to go through KYC. But for smaller amounts, you don't have to. So if you're going to work with a few $100 or $2,000 or $3,000, then you can easily do it without going through a KYC. And you can go through the terms and conditions, FAQ, everything. Make sure that you go through these things so that you know exactly what are the limits, the amounts, stuff like that. But typically I'm opening this account. I have dedicated specifically to the copy trading because I don't want to mess it up. If you saw my previous video where I was talking about the bots that I'm using, I messed up there because I was using one of my Binance accounts and I was doing manual trading and I was taking money from the money that was supposed to go to the bots and they couldn't operate with it and I messed it up. Here I didn't want to mess it up, so I literally just opened this testing account only for the copy trading. So $2,829. If we count the fact that I deposited $584 into this account and I turned it into this amount, that has brought me 484% profit. And this is since February, because in February I actually started testing this service. Now the reality is that 400 out of this 584 were being lost with the previous trader that I was copying, because maybe my settings weren't great, maybe he just messed up a lot. So I actually had in my account 184 when I started. So the 2829, if we have to calculate from this amount, is in fact 1537% that I have personally made on this account. But because it's not fair to do it like that, I have to start with the amount that I actually deposited into this account. This is why we can stick to the figure of 484%. To be honest, either way, I'm very happy, because this is really a decent profit. It is actually a much better profit that I personally returned with my manual trading. So I am very impressed, as you can see. This is why I'm so excited about this trader, and I'm very lucky to be following this trader. I have a feeling you cannot actually follow this trader anymore. I can't even see him here in the list, so it's possible that they have already exhausted the limit that they allow. So unfortunately, I cannot recommend that trader to you, because you won't be able. You can still if you see them, you can keep an eye and see if they will start allowing more people to join them, but at this point I'm not really finding them on the list. So this is pretty much it, guys. I don't really want to take too much of your time. I wanted to make this update for those of you who are asking me about the copy trading, and I will be doing some more of these updates in a month or 2 months time. I will do a follow-up where I'm going to show you what's happening with my account. Is it going up or is it going down? And also, if I follow any other traders, this time I will make sure that I take more screenshots and everything, so that we know exactly what's going on. If I find my previous screenshots, I will dig them out and I will show them in my follow-up episodes. But this is pretty much it, guys. It is a very simple process. It is literally automated following of someone more experienced than you, and it cannot get any easier than that. You don't have to link API keys, you don't have to do anything manually, or just set it and forget it, as we say. And make sure that in the first few weeks though, that you monitor the trades and you see what is the progress, and you see if it's actually bringing you a good profit. Also, what you might want to do is follow a few different traders. Perhaps if you are depositing a few $100, you might want to allocate $100 to 1, 2, 3 different traders, and 100 each or something like that, and then see which one is going to be bringing you better results, better profit, and then you can allocate a bigger amount to that trader. This is just a suggestion, of course. None of this is trading or investment advice. This is just my personal opinion based on my personal experience, and hopefully this is helping you. If you like this video, guys, if it brought value to you, share it with someone else who would also benefit from watching it, and also leave a like and a comment below. If you have any questions, also leave them in there, because in the follow-up I will be addressing some of the questions that you have. And if you are not yet subscribed to Bityard, do me a favor, use my link in the description box. This is a referral link. They have an affiliate site, so this is also how you can earn some extra income if you're sharing your link. This is basically how you are supporting this channel as well, because as you know, I don't collect any donations or charge people to be in my email list. By the way, I sent out my newsletter just a couple of days ago. If you're not subscribed, the link is in the description box. It's a free newsletter, and I just share with you some of my referral links, and if you use them, then I make an extra commission or something like that, an extra bonus, and this is how you're supporting this channel. Well, thanks for staying until the end. If you're not yet subscribed, also hit the subscribe or the follow button. I'm going to see you tomorrow in my next episode, where I will be talking about the news and some new projects as well, so stay tuned.